Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jenny Runovich in for Scott, and we start this evening with breaking news here in Indianapolis. 2 women hurt in a shooting on the west side. Police confirming that in just the last hour and a half. One woman is in critical condition. The other is said to be stable. Investigators say the shootings appear to be the result of a fight over money. This was the scene around 8 o'clock on North Tremont Street near 16th Street and the White River. Police say one of the women was in a car that crashed into a dumpster. If you have any information or video that can help investigators, call IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Remember, you don't have to give your name. Well, now to a police shooting in Hendricks County. Multiple officers opening fire on a man they say pointed a rifle at them. He died at the scene. A woman found dead on that same property. Police say this started as a domestic violence call near Danville. Logan Gay spent tonight in that area talking with investigators and neighbors. Logan?
Jenny, Indiana State Police say officers first got the call around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Investigators believe a concerned family member, someone who wasn't at the home at the time, alerted police fearing something may have been wrong. Police now confirm that caller was right. Indiana State Police blocked off this road for hours as detectives investigated a police shooting tied to a domestic violence call at this home. Neighbor Jack Wise says he didn't know the people living there, but hearing what happened still hit hard.
It's really a tragedy. I mean, you really don't want to hear that sort of thing. And
ISP says when officers arrived, a man repeatedly went in and out of the house. Investigators say he eventually came back outside holding a rifle and pointed it at the officers. That's when state police confirmed 6 officers from multiple agencies opened fire, shocking neighbors living nearby.
you know, probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I just heard a lot of gunshots.
Police say officers tried to render aid, but the man died at the scene. Investigators later found a woman behind the home suffering from traumatic injuries. Medics pronounced her dead at the scene as well. Detectives are still investigating the relationship between the victim and the suspect. But troopers say tragedies like this leave deep impact.
Anytime a domestic violence escalates to the fact that loss of life has occurred, multiple people are impacted. That you have families, you have friends, neighbors, co-workers and things like that. So there's always going to be that sense of loss. You know, what could we have done? Maybe something different. So again, that's why we encourage those people who are in those situations to please reach out and ask for the help.
A message Wise says he hopes people in the community take seriously. State police say when officers arrived, they found some belongings on fire outside, but they are still investigating the relevance of that to this case.
Logan, thanks so much. Tonight, police here in Indianapolis are investigating 3 deadly shootings that happened in just 24 hours. One of the victims was just 16 years old. Our Ashton Hackman tonight is digging into the investigations and the numbers showing that May is now the city's deadliest month for gun violence this year.
Just after 3 Sunday morning, police tape stretched across Meridian Street downtown. Officers nearby heard gunshots.
Alpha 1, Alpha 20 is C. Shots fired.
In a nearby parking lot, officers found 2 men and a woman shot. One of the men was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but later died.
It's extremely frustrating that this type of behavior happens within feet of our officers. We've got individuals who can't behave properly within feet of officers responding to gunfire, and officers and medics who are already on scene immediately providing first aid.
Police say officers recovered 4 guns at the scene. No arrests have been made. Less than an hour later, another deadly shooting, this one on Indy's Far East Side. Police were called to James Run Way near Brookville and Bade Roads for a man shot inside a car. He was taken to a hospital in critical condition and died a short time later. Police say a 31-year-old man is now in custody. And Sunday evening, another crime scene, this one on the northwest side. Police lights flooded Colonial Square apartments near 46 and Moeller Road after a 16-year-old boy was shot and killed. The teen died before officers arrived. No suspect has been arrested.
On a weekend where families should be getting together celebrating the holiday, there's going to be a family getting together to grieve the loss of their loved one. So just a very tragic event.
Indianapolis has now recorded 54 homicides this year. That's just below this point last year when the city had 59, but still down from 85 homicides at this same time in 2024.
We need people to behave responsibly. This cannot be a police issue alone.
In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
To the weather now. It was a picture-perfect Memorial Day, a chance to honor fallen heroes and spend time with family and friends. Rob Ellis in tonight for Angela. And Rob, now as we look to Tuesday, we have a chance for rain.
Yeah, it's going to be some moisture trying to move in from the deep south, but it's going to have to overcome some dry air first. So let me show you what to expect for tomorrow. Showers are going to be in the forecast, but mainly for our southern communities. This is how it looks on satellite and radar. A lot of moisture here and a lot of flash flood warnings in the Appalachians, but a lot of that moisture is lifting to the north. It does have some drier air to overcome. You can see that in the dew points. Much more humid air farther to the south, but over across parts of the Midwest, we're looking at drier air in place. Because of that, temperature is going to try to cool down to near 64 tonight, but the moisture that's trying to move in is just going to dry up as it gets here. So tomorrow morning, we're looking pretty good. By midday, there may be a little moisture trying to move in. It's really going to be into the afternoon, where we're going to see a chance for some scattered showers to the south. That won't really arrive in Indy or points to the north until later tomorrow night. So we'll call it scattered showers down to the south for tomorrow's forecast. High temperature pretty close to where we are for today. Temperatures near 80 degrees. Those showers do move in, and by Wednesday, rain chances are looking pretty good for Indy, but not for the entire day. I'll show you that in Future Track. We'll also look ahead to a drier and slightly cooler period coming up.
A fraction of a second had Felix Rosenquist chugging some milk yesterday, and tonight, 0.0233 equals $4.34 million.